We got Black Chicago Be Like Part 120, Part 19. Y'all already know how we get down. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the video. We skipped the first 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We support black content creators, but I'm not watching 3 minutes of ads. I'm not gonna lie.
Peace and truth in Jesus Christ. I'm out.
On
Amen.
The last episode of Dragon Ball Z. Nah, but on the last episode of Black
Bro, them
Chicago Be
niggas
Like
still
Part
ain't slid
120,
on
me
bar
and
yet. Them niggas
Teasy
still ain't slid. Them niggas just
retrieved a Cybertruck that Mike had sent us on a mission to go snap. He had his goons on point to receive it on arrival since he had to go bust move. You know Teasy always gonna talk created a little tension in there, putting us in danger as usual, but we eventually got the business. They uprolled for us, and I upped one of the 2 key cards that we had stolen for the Cybertruck. Made the exchange.
I ain't gonna lie, they don't get booked for this Cybertruck shit. Cause these niggas did this shit so sloppy. I'm not gonna lie, they did that shit so sloppy with no mask.
Once we got our
these niggas better go to jail.
To talk about,
they
we
better
got
go to jail.
While me and Teasy was in traffic, celebrating our win and plotting on when we was gonna spin back and steal the Cybertruck, some thick end up crossing the street, bending over, focused forward to the wrong thing. In a split second, Teasy lost control of the car. A real rollover accident. I had to squirm my way out of the car out of which was totaled, by the way. Ambulance to the hospital. Thank God I ain't too cool for the safe belt. Doctor sent me home with pain medication. Teasy had to stay a little longer though, cause he had a concussion. Barely got any sleep once I got home, but I still made my way down to the Department of Child Services and picked up MALONN. The day had finally came. Couldn't have been more happy to get up out of there. Jumped into my arms and all.
I don't know.
The diva's
adopting
first
the kid
request
be crazy.
To go get my hair done. Got a wished I obliged.
That's some real shit. If you
ever
ever adopted a kid, bro, that's some real shit. I ain't gonna lie, that's some real shit.
Took her to go partake.
I couldn't adopt my savage kid.
Tendernism. Javen and his homies had to have a round table discussion about how they was gonna successfully get up with me. Lutton ended up coming up with the bright idea of checking Facebook for mutual friends and such. Javen ended up discovering he knew a girl who was Raven's niece, my Raven. As if she ain't had me running around enough, she ended up dragging me into a trampoline park. Had me gladiator jousting in some motion. Even had to put belt to it in a friendly game of one-on-one. Teasy had to stay in the hospital for 24 hours just to make sure everything was everything after such head trauma. Trying to J down on the nurse in some motion. In the midst of it all, he had been doing some thinking. And that's when he asked for y'all help.
Nigga head a little fried.
People have spoken. Y'all have elected.
I can't have my dreads that skinny.
Just let them have it.
I don't know. If my dreads that skinny, I'm cutting that shit off. I ain't gonna lie. I need my shit like.
Of course, MALONN had to use the bathroom before we left.
I don't know. That just sound weird no matter how I say it.
To the side.
No matter how I thought to say it, it just sounded so.
Ladies' restroom though swing open. Made sense she came out the bathroom cause she was and I was pissed that I ain't know her. It scourged me. You wash your hands? Turning around, she, wait. Cleanliness is next to godliness, little baby. I'm just making sure you on top of your game. I always wash my hands before I leave the bathroom, thank you. I'm not talking about before you left the bathroom. I'm talking about did you wash your hands to the situation with your ex? Actually, I did. Did you? When I say God don't play about me, stepping forward. Talking about God don't play about you. You probably ain't even go to church this past Sunday.
What that got to do with anything? That has nothing to do with nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
How you feeling? I'm decent or whatever. What about you? Partaking in a little trampoline activity with my little one. I'm up here with my little boy. He's 10. Okay. You was out there jumping with him? Oh no, I don't partake in that.
I don't partake in that.
Oh, you ain't trying to jump into another relationship either? LOL and
He lame as hell, man. Lame shit. You're stupid.
Something else. Different for sure.
That was lame as hell.
Let me get your line. The moment after, a hefty gentleman comes stepping out
Big
of the
ass
bathroom.
Nigga.
Posted up, mean mugging me. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. Hey son, you finished? In disbelief, that's your 10-year-old son?
That's a big nigga.
Well, he'll be 10 in May.
That's a big nigga.
Her, hey, who is buddy? Somebody I just met just now. Hey, he ain't your type, mama. I look him up and down. Hey, you too little. How you figure that? Presenting a silent answer, he walk up to me. Hey, we gone, mama.
I ain't like his ass needs to go sit on the offensive line somewhere. I feel like he's not fast enough to play defensive end, but he definitely big enough to get on the O-line. He needs to go get on the O-line somewhere.
Pimped off. She shrug her
His big
shoulders,
ass on the
smile and
O-line.
wave, and pimp off behind her sizable son. Yeah, it was time to get on up out of there. I went to go check on MALONN. I go to the women's bathroom door. Police knocking out MALONN. Nothing. MALONN. Still quiet. Now I'm confused at this point. Door swing open, but it wasn't MALONN. It was a lady looking slightly startled. Is it a little girl in there? She. Oh. I didn't see anyone else in the bathroom. It's actually empty. Puzzled, I pimp off.
Fuck?
I ain't know where that little girl had dipped away to. Stressing me out. I go back to the jumping area to look for her. Nowhere in sight. I foot to the foam pit area. I dive in, getting that. I check back
His
over
ass
at
lame
the
as
little
hell.
basketball area. Nothing. My heart is beating well out of my chest. I'm all through the little obstacle course area, high and low. No MALONN. I run outside, look around. Then I catch sight of something in the parking lot. Exactly what I thought I saw.
No.
The little yellow pouch that she had clipped to her pants. You ain't gonna give it to me like that. Where was MALONN? Meanwhile, Cam had
Come on, G. You ain't fuck up that bad. You didn't fuck up that bad. Come on,
pulled
G.
up Raven Page and was looking through her pictures. I ain't gonna lie, folks. She bad as hell on my dead grandma, folks. You sure she really talked to your cousin, folks? You know, motherfuckers just be mutuals. They don't really be knowing each other in real life, folks. Jay, shit, we finna see today. I'm finna call Shorty right now. Lil' Ant, Birdman hand rub. After dialing number, he called. Picking up and answering. She. Hello? He. Oh, my grandma, how you coming, Shorty? She. Hey, Javen. Oh, wow. How you been? He. Shit, you know motherfuckers be getting to it. I just wanted to check up on you and she. I'm decent. I appreciate it for real. He. What you finna be on? She. I ain't on waiting for my TT to come out the store. He. Pop outside, everything on me. She. Everything on you? Bad. He. Man, I'm for real. Motherfuckers ain't playing. Link up, G. She. I say less. He. I bet I'm finna drop you a low right now. She. Okay, cool. And hung up. Getting off the phone. He. Yeah, we finna see what's to it. In the meantime, my anxiety through the roof. I decided I wasn't gonna call the police cause I ain't want that to get back to child services and they take MALONN back. I asked for a manager and they said he'll be available in a bit. Walking up, he. Bartholomew? How you doing? My name's Tyler, I'm the manager. Standing up,
I just got
yes,
old
Bartholomew. Thank you so much. I lost my little one. I don't know where she went. I done looked all around her. I stepped in the parking lot and I see this on the ground. If there's anything you could do to help me as far as even allowing me to see the security footage so I could see what happened to my little one. The manager, I'm so sorry to hear about that, sir. But before we could even have the conversation about sharing the security footage for this establishment, we at least need a police report. Of course, let me be vulnerable with you, bro. I just adopted this child today. My ex-girlfriend.
Damn, today this is a matter of 24 hours. You lost a child in a matter of 24 hours. Is crazy. It's crazy.
Step up to the plate and take her into my care. I don't got no police.
Some people just don't need kids. I'm not gonna lie. Some people just don't need kids.
Report. I don't know how things will play out if I go to the police and this type of thing is on record. That child might end up being taken away from me. I'm begging you, like, please. You can check the security footage. You can see that I came in with her. We was over there jumping and doing everything. I need to find my kid. Please. He stood there silent in his thoughts about everything. Pleading again. Bro, Juneteenth ain't too far away.
What they got to do with anything?
Please help me. Martin Luther King ain't died for this type of shit.
Come on,
After sitting with it a little longer and taking a deep breath, okay. All right, brother. Fist to chest, a universal expression of Black Alliance. He opened his iPad. Man, thank you so much. Harriet Tubman, love you. Raising his head from the iPad, it looked like this might help. and handed me the iPad. I look at the camera feed. Heart dropped to my feet. It was front parking lot footage of MALONN being walked away by what appeared to be some woman. And you could see her dropping her little pouch that I found in the parking lot. She tried to pick it up, but the lady pulled her away.
It was her grandma. It was probably her
I pull
grandma.
out my phone and take a picture of the license plate of the car that it appears that they hopped into. Thank you so much, bro. Hand iPad back. Heat, no problem, bro. I hope you found your little princess. Before pimping off, at least I had a lead. I was gonna get MALONN back. Javen and his homies was at an arcade, competing on a hoops game, waiting for Ramaya. Javen, bust your ass, cause you time bout. Cam, you can't shoot Jen better than me, cause you time bout. Javen, nah, you ain't lying, you definitely precise with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Cam, you hear me? But nah, what's shorty at though? After checking phone, Javen, she finna bop in right now. Ramaya and Raven come bopping in shortly after. Ramaya wave, Raven. So these is your little friends? Javen, yes ma'am, how you doing? Playing innocent.
I ain't gonna lie, if this is my child and I was dropping her off to them, I would have been like, hell no, we going back home. I'm not leaving my daughter with these three niggas. Hell no.
Raven, is y'all in the gang? Look, and no ma'am, I'm actually in the choir at my church. Javen, nah, she in the midst of good company, ma'am. You actually know someone I know. Raven, oh yeah, who? Javen, somebody named Bartholomew. Raven, Bartholomew? How you know my man? Confirmation, that's all they needed to.
That be too easy, bro. Motherfucker, that shit be too easy.
Javen, he used to be my youth pastor. Raven, oh, I ain't know my man was
Dumb as hell. I would at least say that's why.
But y'all carry on. I'm gonna be over here, Nisi Poo. Ramaya, okay, TT. Raven stepped off to another area to get her niece privacy. Javen and his homies beholding her donk and bedazzlement. Ramaya, is y'all cool? Can y'all duck a switch? Gathering themselves, Javen, hell nah, mother don't want no smoke. What you want though? Ramaya, I've been good, what about you? Javen, man, I've been trying to figure it out for real. Ain't seen you in a while. Motherfuckers missed you though. Ramaya, motherfuckers used to kick it hard as hell, playing too much. Javen, on my dead homie, you ain't fly, but these my homies though, Ann and Cam. Lil and Wave. Cam, greet. Ramaya, oh hey y'all. Javen, check it out, let's race. Nodding toward a racing game nearby. Ramaya, okay. Completely oblivious to the evil engineering at work. And they head to head going
the
at
evil
it.
engineering
Javen,
at work.
what Brazil say? We in the cab, we dog in the wheel. Ramaya, man, whatever, yo ass cheating. Javen, how often you be kicking it with your auntie though? Ramaya, I'm about to be posted with her for spring break whole time. Javen, oh that's what's up. You met her boyfriend yet? Doing due diligence, she, not yet, but she's supposed to be introducing me. Javen, happy he secured a backdoor situation to get me. Meanwhile, MALONN's grandmother was
Damn, that's so easy. It's so easy to backdoor a motherfucker. That's why I don't trust shit. I don't trust nobody. I don't go nowhere. I'll be out the way. It be so easy to backdoor a motherfucker.
From the trampoline park.
Yeah.
MALONN sat in the back seat in silence. The grandmother, you know your grandmother missed you. MALONN just
her crazy
looked
ass.
At her. She, did you hear your grandmother speaking to you? MALONN, I missed you too, Granny. She, now who is this man that adopted you? MALONN, my mom's ex. She, your mama's ex.
I'm not gonna lie, that's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. Say it out loud in this situation. That's some crazy shit.
Who told him to step up and do anything? MALONN, my mom. She always was a sucker for these little nappy head men. Well, you with your grandma now, where you supposed to be. In response, MALONN sat there mute. She, like I told your mama, you find you a good man and you stay with him. Now, I didn't stay with her dad, but you know, I found me another good man and I stayed by his side. MALONN remained mute. She, but Granny's glad that you're here with her to keep us some company. You know, my man is out of town on a trip, so me and you gonna have some fun. MALONN, why didn't you go with him? You said you never leave his side. She, now that sassy talk, I don't play that.
She ain't lie though.
When you with your grandma, I don't play that. You hear? MALONN, yes ma'am. Kidnapping is disrespectful too. I'm in the Uber, quiet in my thoughts, plotting on what my first step was gonna be to find MALONN, the driver. Haha.
At this point, I would have went to police. I ain't gonna lie, at this point, I would have went, bro. I ain't gonna count.
Do you know who I am? I look up.
Nigga, that's when you get hit with this jam if you don't keep driving.
Me, Mario. Off something, keeping calm out. Nice to meet you.
Bro, what?
He.
This subplot.
Are you having a good day?
Hell no.
Hell no. He.
Hell no. That's my favorite thing to say. Hell no.
Oh no.
Hell no.
Whole time I'm just trying to get to my destination. He. Let's go. I ain't have it in me to figure Buddy out, but I did figure out how I was gonna get information on this license plate. This girl I know named Unicorn that be doxing.
Huh?
She could pull up anything. I call her, answering she. Hello?
On the most realest shit, there is somebody in Chicago that could literally do anything. Like, they could literally do fucking everything, bro. That's one thing about Chicago. I ain't gonna lie. When we work together as a community, we get shit done. Like, motherfuckers be stealing, reselling clothes for cheaper prices. Motherfuckers will make you a fake doctor's note, make you a fake ID, fake anything, bro. Like, I love Chicago, bro. You can get anything here. If you know the right people, you could get anything in Chicago. I swear to God, you can get anything.
Bless.
I love Chicago
What's
so
good,
bad.
Unicorn? She. Oh, what's good, Bartholomew? What you want? Hey, hold
Get
time.
you a
I need
phone
to
for the
look something
low.
up for me. She. Look up what? Some information on somebody. She. Nah, baby, I don't know nothing about that. Now, if you need something on some U.S. history or physics, I got you. Come on, G, stop playing. She. No, you stop playing. But if it's anything else you want to talk about, you could pull up on me and then I can get a better understanding. I had to look at the phone to make sure I called the right motherfucker. She, that's the only way I'm gonna get a better understanding of what you need me to do. Then it hit me. She was being incognito. Nah, for sure. Say less. I'm finna slide. She, and I'm pretty sure whatever you want me to do,
Ain't free.
it's gonna be a nice price associated. Don't forget that, King. Nah, for sure. Say less. She, and hung up. Coming off the phone, whole time I'm finna change the address in the app. He, Mamma Mia. Anybody ever told you you look like, with a deep sigh? He, here we go. Never mind. Only in Chicago.
He be ready to
I pull up to Unicorn crib, knock on the door. She let me in. She had a little bump on her too. That's why they call her Unicorn, cause she was a different type of horse. She sit down on the couch. I have at a seat too. Now her sister Cree, sitting close by, always had something to say. She, damn, them pants tight as hell. You can barely sit down. Oh, that's nice. You sitting right next to the window so the birds could get easy access to that motherfucking nest on top of your head. She, and when the birds leave my nest, they can play dominoes with them motherfucking teeth in your mouth. You talking about? Teeth ain't did nothing to nobody. Unicorn, Martin and Pam. I don't got time for y'all. Okay, now what you say you want me to look up? Yeah, I need you to see what's to this license plate number. I'm finna airdrop you a picture. Yo, airdrop on? She, Actually, you could just airdrop it to my iPad. Sending it through. Alright. She got it. Give me 1 second before typing away. Cree. Nah, some real did you ever find a family to sponsor you? Ain't it like 30 cents a day to eat? Hell no. It wasn't none left. They clearly all sponsored your at. Chuckling. She. You know what? You real unattractive. Somebody should beat your mama. Hey, don't talk about my mama, G. Unicorn. Okay, got it. But first, I need my chips extra dip. That'll run you 250 bones, King.
God damn! What the?
Alright. You got Cash App? She. Now, in this economy, you could do 250 in cash or 500 in stamps, however you want to handle it. Alright, I do the 250. She. Damn, I needed them stamps. But here, you could just scan my QR code. I scan and send. She. Ka-ching. Alright, I'm about to airdrop you this information right now. Blessings and stand up. Creek. That boy that split his pants. Showing my little ass, I've always got my pants down. Little pants ass, boy. The only thing split is your ends. Alright, I got it. And pimped out. Hopped in Uber and went straight to the address that was associated with the plate. The name on the car was some dude named Derek. Hopefully he'd be able to provide me with some answers. I checked the address a few times just to make sure I was at the right house. I pimp up the steps. Ring the doorbell.
Ain't see the cop?
I ain't hear nothing. Probably didn't even work. Mail looked like it was sitting in the mailbox for a minute. I used to let my mail collect too. But then I look and I saw a boarded up door down below. Nah, you ain't gonna give it to me like that. I peeped down the stairs to see if there was a side door to get into the house. Dilapidated. Wasn't no way nobody lived here. Unicorn was accurate with her lookup, so that mean this was an old address on the plates. My stomach started hurting. I needed to find MALONN. Walking up, I hear, Bartholomew? Is that you? I turn around and peep, it was that stud that teased
Oh
me
my
and set
God.
me up on a blind date.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, what's up? Man, it's nice to see you again. How you been? Shit, decent. One day
That would have moved me so bad. I'm like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck away from me.
at a
What am I
time.
feel this shit if you
Nah,
don't
for
get
sure.
the fuck out my face?
You about to buy this? Hell no. I came to try to go see about somebody here. See about somebody. Don't nobody live here? Yeah. It looked like it. Before I let out a deep sigh. Yeah, that lady moved probably like 9-10 months ago. Lady. I'm looking for a dude. His name Derek. Oh no, that was probably her boyfriend. Pulling out my phone. Do you recognize? Stepping closer. Her. Oh yeah, that's definitely her. You know where she might have moved to, or where she probably be at?
Oh, what's her
Yeah,
name?
for sure. She been staying here for years. I know all her people. With a sigh of relief, gee, that's a blessing. You don't even know, like, I don't know what's to this lady. I think she done kidnapped my little one. Like, I need this information. Like, so what you know? Oh, so you need my help? Yeah, I do. For sure. I'll be happy to give you a little double A. Ass and anus. Aid and assistance. Under one condition. Nah. It's an abducted kid involved in this
Better do it,
situation.
bro.
Like, what you want?
I ain't gonna lie to you, it's bogus because of the situation.
In the words of Bernie Mac, them kids. Yeah, her little ass was tweaking. You want to find the kid or not?
What's the favor? That's all I want to know. What's the favor? Because I don't know yet. What's the favor? Then we can talk.
Y'all help. She wild as hell.
Wow, this hell.
I'm trying to find MALONN,
She trying to fuck.
and now she holding the information for hostage.
Yeah, she need
What
that.
should I do? Just carry on and try to find another way to get MALONN back in my possession?
Do it, bro.
Or play along and get the information I need? Drop it in the comments and let me know what I should do. And on the next episode, if that y'all could be like part 120, part 2.
Man, he better stop playing to do that shit. All jokes aside, he better stop.